The sacred weave, feedback loops and string theory in the spirit realm. In the quantum cathedral of existence, where silence is sound and time folds like origami, we find two ancient patterns whispering to one another across dimensions: feedback loops and string theory. Though born from the minds of physicists and metaphysicists, they pulse with sacred energy far beyond chalkboards and laboratories. They are frequencies coded into the soul's architecture. They are blueprints of the divine recursion, patterns through which spirit echoes itself into matter. At the spiritual level, a feedback loop is more than cause and effect. It's the energetic mirror of consciousness. What you send out is not just returned, it is amplified, distorted, or purified depending on your level of inner alignment. You see, the universe is not a vending machine of desires. It is a responsive field of intelligence that reflects not just what you want, but who you are while wanting. Think of it like this. You emit a frequency, a thought, a belief, a wound, a prayer. That frequency travels into the invisible realms, weaves its way through the strands of reality, and finds a way to bounce back into your life. But it doesn't return alone. It brings with it reflections, symbols, and tests, all pointing back to your original emission. This is the loop, not a trap, but a compass. Every thought, every emotion, every inner dialogue creates feedback. Love begets love. Fear attracts reflection. Unhealed pain creates karmic echoes. And all of it is sacred. The loop is not punishing you, it's trying to wake you up. It's trying to show you the energetic code you are radiating. And the code always finds its mirror. Herein lies the power of self-awareness. Once you recognize your loop, you can consciously change the broadcast. That is spiritual sovereignty. That is divine technology. Now step with me into the mystery of string theory, not as physics, but as prophecy. In the metaphysical dimensions, string theory isn't about particles at all. It's about vibrational strands of consciousness. Imagine your soul as a harp. Every life, every choice, every love, every trauma. A string being plucked across time. In this view, you are not one being living one life. You're an orchestra of frequencies vibrating across dimensions, all playing simultaneously. Your higher self listens to this song and adjusts the rhythm, rewrites the notes, and sends those vibrations back down to you in the form of signs, synchronicities, dreams, or dark nights of the soul. String theory in the spiritual realm teaches us this: all is vibration. And not just in theory, but in truth. Thoughts are strings, feelings are strings, ancestral memory is a string. Your trauma, a knot in the thread, your healing, the unknotting. And as you work through these entanglements, you tune the entire instrument, not just for yourself, but for your soul lineage and collective consciousness. So, what happens when feedback loops and string theory dance together? You begin to see that your repeated patterns, your stuckness, your cycles, your déjà vu, are not accidents. They are vibrational echoes bouncing within your soul's string network. Each loop is a signal from a string you haven't yet listened to. When you're trapped in a loop, it means one of your soul strings is vibrating out of harmony, playing the same old note until you finally attune. Maybe that loop is a karmic tie. Maybe it's a soul contract. Maybe it's an unresolved ancestral song. Whatever it is, it's not here to punish you. It's here to activate you. And the moment you hear it, truly hear it. Feel it in your bones, in your breath, in your bloodstream. The string shifts, the loop evolves. And you stop living in reaction. You start living in orchestration. That's the spiritual upgrade. That's feedback turned frequency. Let's go deeper. If feedback loops are echoes and strings are vibrations, then together they form the architecture of destiny. Life isn't linear, it's looped, spiraled, braided. That means you don't escape patterns by running. You transcend them by understanding. The more present you become, the more visible the pattern becomes. And once it's visible, it becomes malleable. You rewrite the code with presence. This is why inner work matters. Why healing isn't just therapy, but frequency tuning. The loop is the universe's way of showing you where you are. The string is your soul's way of showing you what you're made of. And you, beautiful soul, are the weaver of both. You are the antenna and the signal. You are the harp and the musician. You are the loop and the liberation. Every feedback loop is a sacred message. Every string is a memory encoded in divine light. If you find yourself circling the same mountain, pause. Don't resist the loop. Decode it, feel the frequency, trace the string, ask yourself, what am I sending out energetically? What belief is this experience mirroring back to me? What soul string is being plucked in this moment? The answers will come, not from the mind, but from the still place where time dissolves and soul speaks. That place is always available, and that place is you. Remember, in the realm of HolyTrillionz, everything is alive with intention. Your feedback loop is not a flaw, it is your feedback prophecy, and your soul strings are not chaos. They are your sacred geometry in motion, as above, so below, as within, so without. So let your loops teach you, let your strings sing through you, and know this: you are not broken, you are becoming. If this resonates, hit like and subscribe.